Video is so important in security today. In so many places and in so many situations, video surveillance protects people, prevents losses, minimizes risks, and maximizes control. Video surveillance is now transitioning from analog to digital and taking its place on the IP network, using either unicast, one-to-one, or multicast, one-to-many, or a combination of unicast and multicast. The problem, though, is that as you add more cameras, monitoring points, storage, and other devices, things become increasingly complex and less reliable. With so much HD video on your network, bandwidth demands escalate, causing choke points and CPU spikes. Multicast helps alleviate the bandwidth problem, but it's a challenge to implement and maintain because it depends on numerous protocols, each of which requires additional routing protocols. These protocols get layered one on top of another, which entails extensive planning and coordination. In many cases, the protocols must be provisioned on every device and node throughout the entire network, whether they want to receive multicast or not, significantly limiting the number of cameras that can be supported. If a failure occurs and the protocols fall out of sync, resynchronization of cameras, recording devices, and monitoring stations must take place. This can take precious time and typically occurs in situations when you really need a feed from every camera. Instead, you end up with nothing, a situation that can range from the merely inconvenient to the completely dangerous. There is a better way. Avaya Fabric Connect, building on IEEE and IETF shortest path bridging. Avaya Fabric Connect combines the best of Ethernet with the best of IP, enabling the deployment of Layer 2 and Layer 3 virtualized services with optimized routing and multicast. Instead of multiple protocols, now there's just one. Provisioning needs to be done only at the edge and only on the nodes that want to send or receive multicast. Video streams now take the shortest path between source and destination. Bandwidth demands are minimized, choke points are eliminated, CPU usage goes down, performance goes up, scalability improves. It's now easy to scale to thousands of cameras and do so easily with a single command configuration. Critical surveillance traffic can be isolated from other corporate backbone traffic for security or regulatory purposes. In the event of a network failure, video recovery is sub-second. At most, you lose a few video frames. Users are unlikely even to notice. Sound too good to be true? It's not. Here's what a network architect at one of the world's leading video surveillance companies had to say about the Avaya solution.
We deal with a lot of vendors and what their concept of fabric is, and it became pretty evident when I started doing research on this that in comparison, it's a total solution. From the perspective of SPB, we're talking about fast reconvergence in the fabric that does not rely on antiquated 15-year-old protocols. Most of what I deploy is in the enterprise-based environment for surveillance, and I've never seen faster reconvergence. Representatives from Avaya came down to my lab and assisted me with the first configuration. I think I must have said at least 15 times, this cannot be it. This cannot be all that I have to do to make this work. I'm used to deployments with AutoRP, Anycast RP, things that are so difficult to deal with that it's a revolutionary change, both in performance and simplicity of deployment.
Video surveillance is one of the most critical and challenging applications for any network. Whatever your requirement and whatever your experience has been before, remember, your investment in surveillance equipment will only get you so far without the network. Avaya Fabric Connect, setting a new standard in network scalability, performance, and quality.